Hey guys, Terry here again. I finally got the XLCH frame degreased good enough to start wire brushing it and getting ready for painting. I got to get that stinking swing arm off there. It's been quite the pain in the butt. It's got this I don't know what it's called, some kind of nut that holds the bearing in. You gotta beat it out of there with a punch. I'm gonna try to do that in a minute, and I'll get right back with you guys. Thanks. Alright guys, this thing's been a real bear to get out. I'm gonna try heating it up with the torch, see what that'll do. Be right back with you. Guys, I am such a dumbass. I'm talking to the camera, filming a video. That's my mother-in-law, my beautiful mother-in-law, the wife of my beautiful, or the mother of my beautiful wife, Miranda. Sorry for the interruption. My dumbass just realized that you don't have to take that nut off to get the swing arm off, so I'm gonna take the swing arm off and get ready to get this thing ready to paint. Alright guys, I'm gonna try this thing on the frame, see how it does. I'll get back with you and let you know. Something a little more aggressive. I'm gonna see if I can find my wire wheel. Alright guys, new plan of attack. I'm gonna use my grinder with the sanding pad on it. I found a couple of my wire wheels, and you know how it always goes. I can't find the one I'm looking for that I need. So I'm gonna get on this. It's really boring. I'm not going to film it. I'll probably come back to you after I get it painted. Alright. I apologize if that stupid fan was too loud in the last shot. What it was trying to say is I got my grinder with my sanding pad on it, and found a couple of my wire brushes, but can't find the stinking one I need right now. And just so I won't have to do a whole lot of editing, on the XLCH, this guy right here, winds up, this sheet metal is like the wrong year sheet metal for what I want to do. It's got the king tank. I don't want to use the king tank. I will use the front fender. I won't use the rear fender. I have another one ordered. Should be here in a few days. I'm going to use the peanut tank and the earlier model rear fender, and we're going to make this thing look a little older than what it is, which I think is really cool because I like the way the old XLCHs look a lot better than the newer ones. Got a cool seat order too. The peanut tank, I did a short with the electrolysis method. It worked like the bomb. I mean, it really worked really good. It's really hard to show what it looks like inside, but after I did the muriatic acid and washed it out real good, I did the electrolysis, which is pretty simple. You can look it up on YouTube. It works just like they say it does, and it did really good. I was surprised. So cleaned the tank out real good after that with soap and water and stuff, and then I fogged it out with some oil so it won't rust anymore. when I get the fender in the next couple days, this tank, this front fender, and the fender that's coming, like I said, in a couple days. When we get those, I'm going to send them to my painter, which is my actual blood brother. We did some trading around. I'm sure he'll do a great job on it. I can't think of anything else right at this second. I'll get back with you guys. Alright guys, back again. I'm doing what we call in the South, hitting the high spots. I'm working on the areas that's going to show real good, or show a lot, make them look real good, clean the castings up good. I am definitely not taking it to the bare metal. There's no point in that. This is a numbers matching 78 XLCH. But, having said that, I do not like the way a 78 XLCH looks. I do, however, like the look of the mid-60s, the late 60s XLCHs. That's what we're going for here. I think you folks will agree. That's the best plan of action. Like I said, no concourse restoration here. We're hitting the high spots. Going to get her cleaned up, make a nice clean back out of her. Is it going to be showroom quality? No. Is it going to be 100% correct? No. It's going to be built out of mostly OEM parts if I can help it. But it's going to be built out of different years, you know, with the exception of the frame and the engine. They do have matching numbers, which adds a little value to it, as much value as a 78 Ironhead can have. So the end product is going to be the true value here. It's going to be something that looks good, something that I myself personally enjoy, and I think others will enjoy as well. Alright, I'm going to get back to it. Alright guys, that's got her about good enough for the gals I sleep with. Knocked off all the loose paint rather, and the rust. Fitting to clean her up, hit her with a coat of primer. Be back to you in a bit. Alright guys, I got 3 or 4 cans of random ass black primer. It's a brake cleaner. Got my frame set up on my favorite little old milk crate. This works great, by the way. Put you a piece of plywood on top there. I think my daddy-in-law done that a long time ago. I just inherited it. Like I said, I've hit the high spots, stripped down the loose paint, got the castings cleaned up pretty good. I got the old air compressor over here. I'm gonna blow her off good. Hit her with the, I don't know what I did just then. I'm gonna blow it off good, hit it with the microfiber, hit it with the flat, then we're gonna go with the little gloss. Alright guys, let's do this. Oh yeah guys, before I get to painting, I was going to give you another little tip. With the compressed air, blow it around, it helps you to find a lot of loose stuff, maybe crap in the holes. Of course, I'll be going back and re-threading most of these holes and cleaning them very good before I put any fasteners in them. I want to repeat, this is one of my builds. It's a personal build, not a customer's bike. So I would be going through a greater level of detail if it was a customer's bike. But it's mine, it's my build. So it's not that it's going to be sloppy. It's just we're doing it with what we got on hand. I don't know if I told you or not, after I hit it with the air, I hit it with some brake clean. That gets any final grease and rust, or grease and debris that's in the hose out. I wipe her down, shoot her with some air again. Excuse me. And we're fixing to hit her with a coat of primer. Of course, I'm gonna start in this direction so I can get the bottom first, and catch you back in a minute. Alright guys, I got the bottom portion and a big portion of the upper part of the frame primered. Another little tip for you guys, you saw the position I had it in a second ago. I'm gonna take this bar, stick her down through the neck, then I can pick it up. I sit it on these 2 pieces of angle iron on my favorite little crate. That way it reduces the points of contact, and I can continue painting the back section that I couldn't reach a second ago. Alright, back with you in a minute. And of course, what kind of paint project would it be if it wasn't fixing to start raining? Alright, having said that, I got her primed down real good. I like to use a whole bunch of black primer. I use black primer because I'm going to be painting it black. It makes sense to me. I like to use quite a bit because it helps cover up the sanding marks and stuff, and you don't have to use as much of your final coat. Just for this little small frame, I used 2 cans of flat black primer, but I'll probably only use 1 can of finish coat. This don't look so great right here. It could use a little extra touching up. I may or may not do that. You know, most of these frames cover up. Unfortunately, that is one section that's kind of visible. Anyway, we'll be back at you and of course it's not dry yet, so it's not flat looking. I like to use a semi-gloss black on these frames. Uh-oh, here comes the rain. Hey guys, Terry back. While it came this brief storm, pretty nice little storm we had. We needed it. It's been dry here lately. But I digress. While it was storming, I had to move my project in on the carport. And I went ahead and wired up this light. I've been needing to wire up anyway. It's got like a million little LEDs in it. It's really bitchin' light. I already got one over on that side, but it lights it up in here pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna start putting the, oh yeah, got the primer on this baby. Might be a little hard to see. This still looks a little glossy. I guess it needs to dry a little more. It's kind of humid here, but I shoot the primer on pretty thick. I may have already said that. Getting ready to put the semi-gloss on it. See how that looks. Alright guys, catch you in a bit. Alright guys. I was making that last video and my phone battery died. So I'm gonna take it back up right here. Boom. Alright. As I was saying, there was a thunderstorm earlier. Pretty crappy outside, but it's moving over. That did give me an opportunity to put this badass light in. Move the frame in here where I could paint it in the light. I don't know how well this will show up, but she came out pretty bitchin'. Pretty bitchin'. Like I was saying, this is my own project. You know, I could have stripped it down to the bare frame and made it perfect, but it's pretty damn good, if I'm to be honest with you. Got the castings looking good. All the visible parts of the frame looking pretty sweet. Remember, this portion won't be visible. This is not maybe the best in the world, but it'll be okay. Alright, that's so much for painting the XLCH frame. I hate doing this crap. I really do. I mean, much love to you painters out there. This prep work and shit just wears me out. Back when I was young, I enjoyed it. Now maybe I just got too much other shit going on in my life. But yeah, I didn't mind spending hours sanding and grinding and wet sanding, priming, sanding, and all that bullshit that goes along with it. But I believe this baby's gonna be okay. Having said all that and rambled on, now this gives me a good base to go from. Yeah, I kind of had it on the table roughly mocking it up, but now I can start hanging parts on it. As soon as the paint cures out, that is. And unless I think of anything else, that's going to be pretty much it for tonight, this week. Hopefully Filthy Phil is going to be here tomorrow. He loves polishing stuff. I'm going to turn him loose because I got plenty of stuff to polish. And gotta get a few parts in, get them to the painter, which is my brother, and get them back, and then it'll be time. Well, we'll stick all that together, and then it'll be time to go through that engine, which I believe is gonna be just fine. But we'll catch you on the next episode, and as always, take her easy. Hey guys, finished up getting the frame painted. As you can see, it came out pretty good. Well, maybe you can't see, but it did come out pretty good. Although it came a damn torrential downpour here, it gave me an opportunity to wire up some new lights, bring her inside, paint her. I guess we'll call this part 1 of the true XLCH build. And something came to my attention just a little while ago. I was talking to Hippie, and he said to check out my analytics, and it's like 92% of my viewers are not subscribed. So like, if you're viewing my channel and you're not subscribed, please go down there and hit the subscribe button. You don't have to hit the notifications or anything like that. It would help me so much, man, because I'm trying to hit that plateau where I can do this and make better stuff. You know what I'm saying? And as always, guys, I appreciate you. I love you. Y'all take it easy.